Hello and welcome to PS2 Classics. In this installment, the game is Super Dragon Ball Z, released by Crafts and Meister in 2006. This game was originally on arcades and then ported to the PlayStation 2. The developer of this game, Crafts and Meister, is headed up by ex-Capcom employees who worked on previous fighting games for Capcom games in the 90s. As such, this is a Dragon Ball Z game aimed at Capcom fans who like Capcom-style fighting games as opposed to the traditional over-the-top button mashers that Dragon Ball Z games typically are. As well, to differentiate this one from the sea of Dragon Ball Z games that keep flooding the market every couple years, this one is based upon the original manga of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z as opposed to the anime, which is what the vast majority of the Dragon Ball Z games are. Here you have the manga appearances of the characters. You have things that differ slightly from its anime counterparts. So, as such, this is more aimed at the fans of the original manga as opposed to fans of the anime. When Super Dragon Ball Z came out for the PlayStation 2 in 2006, it got pretty mediocre reviews.
Super Dragon Ball Z!
And that's because a lot of people were expecting it to be, one of those over-the-top fighting games such as the Tenkaichi series. Here, instead, you get a game that is, instead, more like an arcade experience, because this is ported from an arcade game.
This way, you can go and collect the Dragon Balls to gain experience. You'll get to fight
So yeah, let's do the original mode. The original arcade mode, and show you some gameplay. So of course you can choose your character just like pretty much any other fighting game. What's really interesting here is that you can choose Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is a playable character in this Dragon Ball game. What? Just because of that, I'm gonna go with Chi-Chi.
Here goes!
And here we go. We're gonna have to fight Gohan first. Alright. Time to kick my son's ass. The cel-shaded graphics really do reflect well on the Dragon Ball Z look, and it works well on the PlayStation 2, which would be limited otherwise.
Round one, fight!
So the battle system in Dragon Ball Z, or Super Dragon Ball Z, is actually more simple than traditional Capcom games, but it's more advanced than most Dragon Ball Z games are, too. You have two basic attacks. You have a light attack and a fierce attack. You can guard, and you can also fly in the air. You can attack in the air. You can do throws. And yeah, it's basically a simplified fighting game that works well for Dragon Ball Z. As far as I can tell, all characters pretty much control the same, so it doesn't actually matter who you play as. They all have different attributes, of course, but Chi-Chi here is not actually as bad as you think she might be. I'll save, sure, why not? I don't know why it's asking me to save after a fight in an arcade-style fighting game, but okay. Of course, PlayStation 2 load times are horrendous, even for saving. Alright. Seems like a fair fight.
This battle is not part of my mission. Round one, fight!
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember this being in the manga. Chi-Chi versus Android 16, but okay.
Round two, fight! Rocket punch! Rocket punch!
Yeah, you have to be pretty awful to be beaten up by Chi-Chi.
Okay, here goes nothing. Round one, fight!
Over here!
Round two, fight!
Over here!
Final round, fight!
Well, I lost as Chi-Chi, so let's choose a different character. And let's see if that will make a difference. Let's see, there's some unlockable characters I don't have yet, but I'm gonna go with Teen Gohan.
Nothing.
Round one. Fight!
Take that!
Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight!
Well, I lose.
Just give up. There's no point fighting like this.
Indeed. Well, that will basically do it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little peek at Super Dragon Ball Z. It's not necessarily the best Dragon Ball Z game ever made, but it is a definite different type of Dragon Ball Z game from most of them, which are just about being more flashy than they are gameplay. This one I haven't really learned, so I'm not very good at it, obviously, but yeah, that will basically do it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and yeah, I'll see you next time.